Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to learn most important MCQ on state legislature. Your first question: which article of the Indian Constitution deals with constitution of state legislature? Correct answer: Article 168. Article 168 provides for the constitution of state legislature, which may be bicameral and unicameral depending on the state. Next question: which of the following state currently has a bicameral legislature? Correct answer: Karnataka. Only 7 states have bicameral legislature. States with legislative council include Jammu and Kashmir, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Andhra Pradesh. Other states are unicameral. Next question: the State Legislative Assembly is described as a temporary house under which article of the Indian Constitution? Correct answer: Article 170. Article 170 deals with the composition of the State Legislative Assembly. It is a temporary body because it can be dissolved before completing its 5-year term. Next question: the maximum strength of a state legislative assembly? Correct answer: 500. According to Article 170, the Legislative Assembly shall have not more than 500 and not less than 60 members, except for smaller states like Nagaland, Mizoram, Sikkim, Goa, Puducherry. Arunachal Pradesh have 60 members. Next question: which article declares the Legislative Council as a permanent house? Correct answer: Article 171. Article 171 provides for the composition of the Legislative Council. It is a permanent body, meaning it cannot be dissolved, though members retire periodically. Next question: who decide the abolition or creation of a legislative council in a state? Correct answer: Parliament. Under Article 169, Parliament can create or abolish a legislative council by a simple majority based on a resolution passed by the State Legislative Assembly with a special majority. Next question: which of the following is not a method of election to the Legislative Council? Correct answer: by members of Lok Sabha. Legislative Councils members are elected by MLAs, local authorities, graduates, teachers, and some are nominated by the governor. Lok Sabha members have no role. Next question: what is the tenure of the Legislative Council? Correct answer: permanent body. Legislative Council is a permanent body, not subject to dissolution. However, 1/3 of its members retire every 2 years. Next question: a money bill in a state legislature can be introduced only in? Correct answer: Legislative Assembly. Like the Union Parliament, a money bill in a state can be introduced only in the Legislative Assembly with the prior recommendation of the governor. Next question: if the State Legislative Council rejects a money bill, the Legislative Assembly may still pass it after? Correct answer: 14 days. the Legislative Council can delay a money bill for a maximum of 14 days after that it is deemed to have been passed by both houses. Next question. The normal tenure of the State Legislative Assembly is? Correct answer 5 years. According to Article 172, the Legislative Assembly has a normal tenure of 5 years unless dissolved earlier by the Governor. Next question. Which authority summons and prorogues the State Legislature? Correct answer Governor. Article 174. The Governor has the power to summon, prorogue, and dissolve the State Legislature, acting on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. Next question. Which of the following correctly describes the composition of the Legislative Council? Correct answer 1/6 nominated by Governor. As per Article 171, Legislative Council composition is 1/3 elected by local bodies, 1/3 elected by MLAs, 1/12 graduates, 1/12 teachers, 1/6 nominated by the Governor, 5/6 are indirectly elected. Next question. The minimum age qualification for membership of the Legislative Council is? Correct answer 30 years. A person must be citizen of India. 30 years for Legislative Council. 25 years of Legislative Assembly. Next question. The oath of office for members of the State Legislature is administered by the? Correct answer Governor. According to Article 188, every member of the State Legislature takes oath before the Governor or a person appointed by him. Next question. Which of the following is not a ground for vacation of seat of a State Legislature? Correct answer death of Governor. A member vacated seat due to disqualification, double membership, resignation, absence for more than 60 days without permission, election declared void, election to another office. Next question. The duration of the State Legislative Assembly is the same as that of the? Correct answer Lok Sabha. Both Lok Sabha and Legislative Assembly have a normal tenure of 5 years, unless dissolved earlier. Next question. 1/3 members of the Legislative Council retire every? Correct answer 2 years. Like the Rajya Sabha, the Legislative Council is permanent, but 1/3 members retired every second year. Next question. The Speaker of the Legislative Assembly is elected? Correct answer by Legislative Assembly from its members. The Speaker is elected by the Assembly itself from among its members. Next question. Which of the following powers does not belong to the Speaker of the Legislative Assembly? Correct answer voting in normal situations. The Speaker maintains order, decides whether a bill is a money bill, can suspend proceeding, votes only in case of a tie. Next question. The chairman of the Legislative Council is elected? Correct answer by Council itself from its members. As per Article 182, the chairman of the Legislative Council is elected by the Council from among its members. Next question. A member of the Legislative Council vacates office if. Correct answer. Ceases to be a member or resigns. Vacation occurs due to resignation, removal by resolution of the Council, disqualification or ceasing to be a member. Your last question. Which statement regarding legislative procedure in states is correct? Correct answer. Legislative Council can delay an ordinary bill for 3 months. Money bill only in Legislative Assembly. Ordinary bill, Council can delay maximum 3 months. No provision for joint sitting in State Legislature. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, kindly like, share and subscribe to the channel.